Hello, it's St David's Day this week and I've come to Port Talbot, home to the UK's largest steelworks, where 4,000 workers and the wider community await news of hundreds of redundancies.
My fears are for the young people who are currently employed there. They've got mortgages, they've got young families. It's going to be devastating, absolutely devastating.
And I meet a former steelworker whose recovery from a life-threatening accident at work was galvanised by his male voice choir.
When I'm singing, I find the afterglow of it all creates a situation where I'm almost like being back in work.
And I'm in Britain's smallest city here in Pembrokeshire to find out more about St David, patron saint of Wales.
And Diane's in Coventry to meet the stylist who offers spiritual advice as well as a shampoo and set.
Make sure you do a good job.
We've a great selection of music from across the United Kingdom, including from the land of song. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? We're going to start with that famous Welsh tune named after the Rhondda Valley. And it comes from the same church where almost 55 years ago, Songs of Praise was first broadcast.
Once the economic blizzards of former years swept across Port Talbot, there now emerges the Abbey Steelworks.
Opened in 1951, the Port Talbot Steelworks once employed tens of thousands of workers. But today the company has said tough actions are needed in difficult market conditions. Redundancies are inevitable to secure the long-term future of the site. A real concern for the people of Port Talbot.
We don't know what's happening yet, so it's wait and see. It's terrible.
Bad, isn't it? Really bad.
Personally, I think it'll be Port Talbot will start to die again.
The plant, owned by the multinational conglomerate Tata, is estimated to be losing £1 million a week. Workers can only wait to hear which of them will be affected in the coming months. Port Talbot has been synonymous with steel for more than 60 years. You can see why. It's such an imposing and impressive presence here. You can also see why job losses would cast a long shadow over the community. 750 of the 4,000 workers are at risk. One man facing possible redundancy is Vince Lewis, who can see the blast furnaces from his home.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
There's no getting away from work for you. You practically live in the steelworks.
No, I can look out my window and I know exactly what's happening.
What does that place mean to you?
I've been there almost 32 years, so it's a big part of my life, part of my family's life. My grandfather worked there, my father, my brother works there, my son works there. So, you know, in Port Talbot, it's got a proud history in steelmaking, and long may it continue, yeah.
And people watching this programme all over the world, without realising maybe, will own some steel made there.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Your fridges, your microwaves, your car, you know, we make the finest quality steel in the world.
You can tell that you're really, really proud of what you do.
I am, yeah. I'm proud of my community, I'm proud of the town, and I'm proud of the works, of the plant.
How have you managed not to be too down about what's happening?
I think I'm a naturally optimistic person, and God willing, I think we will prevail.
Have you turned to your faith at all during these difficult times?
Yeah, I'm proud of my faith. I was brought up a Catholic, and I attend Mass. And yeah, I think saying a little prayer and asking God maybe to give the people with the power to a little nudge in the right direction, and maybe in giving us a helping hand to keeping us going.
One of the many businesses that may be affected by the job losses is the Docks Cafe, just down the road from the steelworks.
I mean, I got part-time staff. If jobs go, their job's going to go, you know what I mean? So at the moment we're okay, but what's going to happen next month?
Retired steelworker and local councillor Dennis Keogh knows just how ingrained steel is in this community.
This town has grown on the back of steel making here. The Sandfields estate down there, 5,000 families living down there, was built as a result of this steelwork, to house steel workers.
So there's a lot of money coming through here?
Oh, at one time it was known as Treasure Island.
Oh, really?
And El Dorado.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it like back in the day then?
Well, it's an incredible place to work because it's like a small town in there, you know, believe it or not. There's over nearly 100 miles of road in there. There's over 150 miles of railway line in there. It covers an area of roughly 20 square miles.
Wow. And how many people work there?
When they first opened, 22,000. They'd come up from far as Nestle, they'd come in from Cardiff.
Goodness me.
It had its own station at one time.
How do you feel seeing it as it is now? It's changed a lot.
It has changed a lot, and that is because of technology. We've increased steel production, but we reduced the manpower. Unfortunately, that is the way.
Redundancies looming, they say.
Unfortunately.
What impact do you think that'll have on this community?
My fears are for the young people who are currently employed there. They've got mortgages, they've got young families. It's going to be devastating, absolutely devastating. My hope is that Tata will keep the faith and will continue to make steel because we make such good quality steel.
We'll be back here later in the programme to meet some singing steelworkers who rallied around when one of their own was seriously injured. But up next, a performance by classical singing twins Richard and Adam.